Hi guys, I'm going to actually do a interesting comparison. The 240 FPS, the SNQ mode from the Sony a7S III, and compare it with the little ZV-1, also the 240 FPS. The ZV-1 you can only do 2-second burst, but the Sony a7S III you can do unlimited times. Both will not record audio, and the ZV-1 actually disable the autofocus when you do the 2-second burst, but the Sony a7S III retain the autofocus. I know it's not fair. One is only 2 seconds, and one you can do unlimited times, but both at 1080p quality. So let's see. Okay, I'm going record. Nothing really interesting here, but there's some brick wall there and trees, and it's good like a good wide angle to test out how the detail, how the moe, anti-aliasing, how this kind of thing looks. So now I'm going to switch the camera. I have this quick release plate. It's from what company? But I tried the F30A. What's it? ULANZI. That one is very popular, but I don't like that. That one you need it's very small knob. You need to turn and push like a unlock lock. This one is it's a big knob. You lock, you unlock, and you push to release. This system is much better. I have a link below. Okay, let's turn on the camera. Now let's choose it's called HFR, high frame rate. You can choose 480 frames per second as well. Yeah, later we can give it a try. Okay, here 24p. Quality priority. That's why you only get a 2-second burst. Okay, and press the record button now. It's only 2 seconds. Yeah, and the writing time is quite long. And it will be even longer for 480 frames per second. Let's record that later. Now let's change it to 480 frames per second. Yeah, let's double the frame rate as well. So that'll be 1000. Then press record. Okay. I don't even know if that's 2 seconds. It's more like 1.5 seconds to me. It's very fast. And this camera only support USH1 card, so only V30. It does not matter if you put V60, V90 card. It only give you that much speed anyway. Okay, now let's go back to my computer. I'm really interested to see how the image quality compare. If this one come out very good at 240 FPS, I think for some small project it's very useful. So I have the footage ready for review. This is footage from the ZV-1, 240 FPS, 2-second burst. Actually, it gave me 22 seconds. Yeah, so you calculate 2 seconds multiple by 10. Yeah, it's, it's right about 2 second burst. And this is the footage from a7S3. It's 10-bit 422. Yeah, guys, you see, it's 10-bit 422 H.264. So it's quite nice. You can use FX3. But for the ZV-1, that's only 8 bits 420. So I use the HLG. I'm going to four size screen. Okay, this is the ZV-1. Yeah, you can still see noise. This is a7S3. I don't really see noise, but the image quality is kind of mushy. ZV-1, you can see it's quite more detail. ZV-1, a7S3, and it's already quite over sharpening, to be honest. You can see the edge is already, I don't know if I add any sharpening in the post will help that. So from the detail perspective, actually the ZV-1 is the winner. Oh, by the way, I just did some simple color correction. I didn't try to match the exact color. Just get a good exposure, good contrast. This one maybe I can boost some saturation. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Yeah. So the ZV-1 had one issue. You see the MOI, right? It's called MOI. You see the brick wall. There's a line, but from the Sony a7S3, there's no this actual MOI, the weird line in the brick wall. Let's see from the right side. The right side actually looks a lot better. Yeah, the Sony a7S3 is still cleaner in terms MOI. But if you look at other detail, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And the image still has like film soft, the film softness to it. Let me add some sharpening. This a7S3 is already over sharp. I don't really see I can add any more detail to that. Okay, let's turn on the. Let's go from 100%. Turn off, turn on, turn off, turn on. Just subtle. Maybe like increase to 80%. Oh, that's too much. Now it looks very, it's quite decent. Wow, this is MS3. Let's play it one more time. You can see the text clearly. Yeah, it's MS3. The text on the auto center, the text, you cannot really read, especially those Korean character. ZV-1, you can read. So very interesting, guys. This is the best from Sony mirrorless camera, a7sIII. This is the best they can offer right now. If you want 240 FPS, this is the best they can offer. But this ZV-E1 actually you can get by with some small project. And mind you, this is a very big wide angle shot. If you usually we do slow motion, super slow motion, it's very detailed shot. You only focus on one small object, small portion, and you don't see that much detail anyway. Like those, you don't see the flaw like this one shows you. So actually, it will be more useful in real world practice. You don't shoot 240 PS for this kind of shot, right? Yeah. Just give you guys some fun. This is the 480 FPS from ZV-1. I don't even bother to do color correction. It's literally this is unusable. Yeah, it's pretty much a trash. Let's just go to 400%. Sum up my experiment today. I know when people review the ZV-1, they don't review this feature. I don't see they review this feature. But it turned out it might be the best 240 FPS under 8,000. And if you want to buy the a7sIII for this feature, you will be disappointed. The 4K 120 FPS is way better than the 240 FPS at 1080. If I need this 240 FPS, I would grab my ZV-1. Guys, this some interesting finding, and the ZV-1 is still a great tool. And I just saw from the news the ZV-1 get discontinued in Japan. I think today or yesterday, since the Mark II is on sale now. So sooner you won't be able to buy brand new ZV-1 anymore. Guys, you want to buy it now. It's great camera, to be honest. The 4K 2430p looks great. As long as you keep the ISO low, you can certainly cut with your Sony mirrorless camera. Just don't use S-Log. Use something like a Cine 2, Cine 4, or the HLG. The image quality come out is great. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye, guys.